Beaker, Mac, and Tony, man, you guys got here first. Woohoo! Nice. Evening. Hey, Raven. Yeah, man, jamming. I'm working on my the musical thing. I made some progress in my the technology. You know the hey Jamie, Catfish. I'm really J-Man lives. Karen, Gary, what's going on, man? Donald Woods, Joe, Infinite One, Jamie Miller, Info Prison. The song you sang was hilarious, your lyrics. Thank you. I don't know what song you mean. Good evening. Hey, Timothy. White Lightning, Gloria. My short one, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what I have a company now, so I don't really get to. I'm not as close to my final products as I used to be. I think this is gonna. It seems like it's sort of. I think it's gonna take off. I'm feeling positive about things today. I'm feeling like I'm just feeling like maybe YouTube will just back up. You know, I don't know. It would be so nice. Brian, thanks again for the coffee, man. I haven't even opened the package. I'm just like, too much. Yeah, I'm going to play tonight. I'm definitely going to play. You put, Raven. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to play tonight. I've been like working at it all day. I'm going to put on, we have scheduled videos now on the 14th of February. Will come out a video that has the Great Awakening on it, and I'll try to get some of my other songs. I want to get all my songs on the video, up there, up and out. We had a great meeting with Dr. Stacy. If you guys are into LifeWave, I mean, it is an outstandingly amazing product. I mean, non-invasive. You don't put anything in your body. You just put it on your skin, and it reflects back your own light. How cool is that? ASEA is moving forward. I'm getting totally into Purim, man. I told you I had breakfast. I had a great smoothie. I think all in all, I had a really good nutritious day. I started with a smoothie, then I had a salad, then I had one piece of chicken and a bunch of really nice vegetables that were just laying in the bottom of the. I had some bok choy, which I love. And I fried it all up with some onions and garlic and ginger. And then I lost it. I'm like, I have to have some potato chips. And my whole body, those potato chips are deadly, man. They're deadly, but I just love them. I mean, it's like I'm, whatever, we all have our weaknesses. But it's like, I'm like, these things, they're fun to chew on. They're crunchy, but man, do they make a mess out of your bod, man. I mean, oh my, OMG, man. I don't want to describe but you eat a salad all day today? Feeling pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Jay, man. But I think Purim is definitely worth checking out. I mean, you don't have to go crazy with these things. You don't have to be a business, but it's a great smoothie. It's a great smoothie, and it's like it gives you all the nutrients. LifeWave, man. I mean, that stuff rocks. I mean, it's like a taste of med beds. And ASEA also. I mean, it's amazing stuff. Amazing. We have amazing things here, and I'm feeling positive. I only have one more day in I think that's how you pronounce it. Cherim means like when you get kicked out of shul. or when the rabbis tell you, you better leave town. We don't want you around anymore. That's called chayrim. I'm in chayrim with the YouTube one more day. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to probably do my broadcast later because I'm going to go to the protest in New York City and watch the judges in action, the lawyers in action. Yeah, I want my check, man. I want the Department of Education to pay up, and then I can retire, and I'll never talk about and I won't have any money in securities. Then I'll just be like, I'm making YouTubes, man. I'm making videos. Nothing can stop me. Hopefully, long before then, we'll be building a new world with beautiful materials. We'll have, what do they call them? Like rectifiers, not rectifiers. The machine. You throw all you saw the video. You throw all your garbage, anything you don't want. You throw it in a little tub, and it'll recycle it. And you'll have these machines that'll just make whatever you want. Department of Ed, yeah. With the same circumstances, yeah. Are you involved? I think even if are you in the lawsuits, Audrey? Hopefully you are. If you're not, I'll bet you just latch on to one because they violated the Constitution. It's a no-brainer. Hey, Banana Princess, White Lightning, 3D printed. No, it's not a 3D printer. I think it's called a replicator, not a replicator. It might be a replicator. It's a replicator. Replicator, right. So you go to your replicator, man, you say, you know what? I want a really nice herring sandwich with mustard sauce. And it'll make it because all the molecules that recycled in your recycling bin will come together and make whatever you want. He had to retire early, 37 years. Wow. Due to the same circumstances. Yeah, we all got it, man. These guys are like, they're criminals. Sounds like these drinks are what we're going to need. Porterhouse steak. There you go, Edward, man. There's a man after my own heart, man. Listen, I'm still eating. I still eat red. Eat red meat, but it's like fancy red meat. It's like, cows that sit on chaise lounges all day, and they talk to each other like, "Yo, Moo, man, what's up? I'm just like chilling today. I just feel like I'm so beautiful." And wait till those rabbis get a hold of me, man. It'll be like, I'll just be like, okay, man, you wanna take my soul away from me? No problem, man. I'll be chilling in the next world, I'll be liberated. Actually, they call shechting, it means elevating. When you kill something in a kosher way, it's called you're elevating the soul. But I don't know. I don't know in the future. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if we're going to eat meat. I don't know if we're not going to eat meat. It's a hard one. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. But cows that meditate, right? The cow is in a deep Zen mode. It was meditating in the lotus position in the back of the barn, and the other cows were keeping their distance so that they wouldn't interrupt the incredible flow of Bessie's deep Zen meditations. Spiritual cows. Well, they'll listen. The Indians, the Hindus, worship their cows, right? I don't know if Karina's on, but Karina was talking, and I have been talking about cows lately. You need some coffee. Go to the show more and check out Brian Spiritual Bean Coffee. That's where we get it. It's all, this is all spiritual bean. And eggs are the closest to meat that I've had in a month. Wow. You're all funny. Yeah, we are for sure. Why are they not aware of what is going on behind the scenes? Yeah, I mean, now, well, this week I'm doing chicken. So I had 4 pieces of chicken in this frozen thing. So I'm eating 1 piece a day, 1 thigh a day. I think that's all the meat I really need. With steaks, I'm not quite as conservative in terms of like, I'm not really able to like put aside a piece of steak for tomorrow. I don't have that much control. Steak on coals. Yeah, I don't have any coals up here, but I do have a frying pan. I forget the name of the cow. It's like Wagyu, I think. Wagyu? It might be Wagyu. Anyway, all right. So I don't know if there's a lot of intel tonight. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like things are kind of all quiets on the Western Front. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ravenclaw also. Oh, dementia. Oy. You know, these patches, by the way, the patches work on animals. Wagyu, yeah. Wagyu, Wagyu. Yeah, that's and buffalo. They have buffalo. I'm going to try to get some buffalo next time. About pets, they are family. Yeah, they're pure love. They're just like pure love. GB has a locker there, private locker. Yeah. Well, you know, they have, I mean, like in my community, I mean, they have kosher steak places that are pretty good. I mean, we've kept up with the non-Jewish culinary world. It used to be there were very few Jewish restaurants that really had anything of, you know, you could get breakfast. Now you can get like barbecued meat and tacos and Chinese food. I mean, it's really a different world now. Very lean and good for you. Yeah, I'm going to try some buffalo next time. 50 years of vegetarian. Wow. You haven't seen a doctor since you're 20. That's amazing. Suske Van Velt. That's beautiful, man. Yeah, I'm getting up there myself. And you know, I'm having a birthday soon. I'm getting close to your age, you know. I don't feel it. I feel younger than ever. I refuse to I refuse to grow up. It's a good burger. Yeah, it's a great burger, man. The Wagyu is primo. Knishes, right? Chili, that's a great idea. Chili. Hubby knows how to push my buttons, guys. Yeah, I mean you know, that's how marriages are, man. I mean, you know, when you live with somebody for a long time, it's like you really you know how to I mean, when I call my ex-wife, we're like we say exactly what we have to say. There's not a lot of, you know, we're just like, okay, talk to you later. Goodbye. You know, we don't want to go there. A rabbi called me today and he said, now that you could get your job back, why don't you go back to your job? And if you're out of the house, you'll be able to get along with your wife. And I'm like, Rabbi, we are way, way beyond the era where we're fighting. We're not even, you know, like having an argument would be like an intimacy with my wife that I haven't had in a long time. And we're not even that intimate. We're just like, okay, babe, you know, you stay on your side, I'll stay on my side, you know, send me a text if you want to tell me something. I'm not knocking the woman. She's a great woman. It's just we just don't. I mean, a rabbi told us years ago. He says it's not even kosher for you to be married. I only stayed for my son. Yeah, I have a birthday, man. But don't rub it in, okay, man. I thought it was the cleaning lady. Yeah. Well, we did have a my wife did hire a cleaning lady, and there was a cleaning lady. You will never. I'm sure you never saw my wife. She was very shy, camera shy. Even though she's a retired opera singer who was in the chorus of the Met for many years. Be happy, man. 29, yeah. No, I'm not. No, I like getting old. I'm different. I thrive. I'm always loving how old I am. I think it's cool. It's not that I just don't like the attention. That's what I said when I was 1 years old. My parents gave me a birthday party, and I hid under the table the whole time. I just did not want to be there. Yeah, it wasn't. No, it wasn't the Great Awakening. That was the song that I just put that on my, to be released soon. But it was no. I listened to the video that I got a strike on. I don't really know why they gave me a strike. There was nothing obvious. I didn't say any of the obvious keywords, but they accused me of trying to incite violence. I was like, "What are you talking about?" So I said to them, I said, it's not helpful if you don't tell me what it is that I did. Really, I mean, can you tell me? I said, I was a school teacher for 20 years, man. Who gives a grade and says, you failed and doesn't give a reason? That's just ridiculous. How are you supposed to learn that way? Go bowling, yeah. With age comes wisdom. I don't know if that's true in my case, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, we had Deborah. I'm kind of in the same boat. A few days. Um, State of the Union. Yeah, yeah. I know, Kate. I know it's unbelievable. No, no, not today. Not today. Thank you, Spirit Walker. Not till I don't even want to say it now, but soon. It's soon, but not today. No, it's like a week away. But I think it's a really cool number. I mean, I feel like 29. I mean, I work out every day. I'm in incredible shape. I've never had a body like this. I mean, I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, "Whoa, man." I mean, I don't have a stomach. I'm working out on these fancy machines every day and going to the steam room. I didn't go today because I was just too tired, but, um, where did the time go? Yeah. No, today's yeah. No, it's not my birthday today. Yeah, I was born on 13. Also, it's the 22nd of Shvat, which is a auspicious day. My friend Ari Leib. I'm curious to what he says because he's one of the people that's like, Ellie, you're not getting this? You're gonna lose your job? I wonder if he's still holding on um that same thing. I don't know. Maybe he's listening. An old friend. Not that he's old, but I've known him a long time. At any rate, yeah, I love it. I love getting. And my mom's 92, and she's like she drives a car. I mean, I like it. I like getting older. I mean, I never, I don't. I'm not even like shy about my birthday. I mean, how old I am. It's just like, yeah, my mother walks a mile every day. She's 92. I mean, no, yeah. Thank you, Lucy, but it's not my birthday yet. But yeah, but Yeah, I'm shy about birthdays. I've never been it's hard for me to receive still driving 92, and she probably drives better than me. Yeah, it's good that she walks. That's what she says. She said, "That's how you stay young. Just get a lot of exercise." I know, I know. You know, the Life Wave patches have, like, basically can help with that. The 3 ones to get if you had this and you wanna be cured are the glutathione, the X39, and the Eon. Those are the 3 patches you should get if you had that happen to you. Yeah. Yeah. Th There's no reason to get old, right? I don't think so. Right, you're like me, T. Miller, I'm like you, man. Right, I did not want the attention. No, for sure. I'm like, "No." I don't think my parents really tried it after I don't think after that, I don't remember ever having, like, lots of birthday parties. I think they just, after after the first one, they were just like, "Alright, leave the poor kid alone." You're exhausted, Erica? I don't know, Loretta. I'm not an RV person. I'm just not into it. I mean, I have all those currencies, but they just sit in my drawer and collect dust. That's all. Someday will I get out to cash them in? Maybe, maybe not. I've been investing for enough years to know that you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your dinars while you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. All right, I'm sorry. We'll get to it. All right. Let's get to some intel here. I'm going to a different channel because my main channel is dried up. The war paint may be into the battle. I mean, Mr. T in war paint. Several U.S. senior commanders in all branches of government and defense departments are compromised. Freedom fighters already know this. Now the exposure begins. Behind the scenes, Cruz, Jim Jordan, Tim Cotton have the military briefings and will head the exposure of the DS military black hat commanders, generals, and their rogue counterparts that hid information from T and his administration. Chess moves placed long ago. Terrifying spy balloons seen as a dry run from nuclear EMP attack. The recent sightings of Chinese spy balloons over the United States could be a test run by Beijing for a sneak attack on America using small nuclear explosions to set off massive EMP. I don't know. Where is this coming from? Let me just see. Natural news. I don't know, man. Listen. We've been told a zillion times there are going to be no nukes. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be gold backed. I think it's probably happening behind the scenes. Nukes are so old fashioned, right, Joe? Man, I'm with you. Yeah, so old. They're so old fashioned. Can't you guys think of something new? Those zany deep staters, those naughty little deep state reptilians, they're always getting into something, right? All the MSM outlets were running the same story. The Chinese weather balloons were for spying on the US. It's all a cover story. I have told you they are EMPs. They're recovering balloon debris, and there is no plan to give the remains back to China. DS climate change agenda is all connected to propaganda, leaders, and actors. DS military weapons. Then why does the world data from the National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, the NOAA, show that there's not been global warming for the past 8 years? And NSA satellite data reportedly confirms that evidence, showing no global warming for 8 years and 5 months. Who's working behind the scenes to expose the false flag climate change agenda? Why did Mr. T, the only leader of the 200 nations inside the Paris Climate Agreement, pull out of the Davis Future 300 sponsored agenda? Why didn't Musk support JB's Build Back Better climate change agenda? Who is secretly giving military intelligence classified spectrum and analysis to world agencies who are tiptoeing behind lines of DS and truly helping humanity? 2023 exposed climate change. Everything is handed to tribunals. Not only did the U.S. build more military courts through the U.S. in secret, but top countries are building more military courts through EU, Canada, UK. Everything is ready for the tribunals, the storm. Nothing can stop what's coming. Recently published data. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we got that. So I like that. Misspellings are important. You know. Okay, so what's this about? Okay, so a few weeks ago warned of earthquake wars starting. I didn't post last evening. My sources told me to wait a few hours and see what's happening in the Middle East. Now I know what he meant was going to happen. This is no joke, guys. The war to control Middle Eastern oil is happening. This high-grade tectonic weapon they're using is for several reasons. Cover the news with new catastrophe as the investigation into JB's laptop business, the JB crime family begins on February 8th. Isn't that today or that's tomorrow? That's tomorrow. That's when I get out of Khairim, out of YouTube jail. This is no joke, patriots. The war to control. Okay. The staging false flag cataclysmic earthquake by use of high-grade military tectonic weapons for DS U.S. interests in oil from the Middle East, in Ukraine and Northern Europe begins with a catastrophe in Turkey and Syria. This is only the beginning, as the deep state wants pipelines through Syria and plan to create a huge war in the region. The 13 bloodline families controlling the deep state military operations that created the earthquake in Turkey was a huge warning for Turkey that was planning to lose. We read this before. The fight for keeping NATO together is happening, and several NATO countries want to get away from them. The deep state are cooties, cootie bombs. The fight for several NATO. I'm so mature, man. The fight for keeping NATO together. Okay. The deep state, are keeping tabs on countries and high positioned elites to help to keep their countries from inside the club. Right. The earthquake wars. I read this before, but I'll read it again. The earthquake wars, massive earthquake, is what the cabal wanted to use to unearth alien technology. This false flag event was long ago in the works, like this thing, and major wars created Rothschild, et cetera. The country V near Rome, the Jesu, you know what's, et cetera, wanted a new religion to be born after a new technology was found after earthquakes, and the news would be worldwide and later connected to new laws and suppression of information that nobody could post anything ever again. I mean, they're like, we're going to control the entire media. Doctor Strange, right? Dr. Evil, Klausy man. Klaus is going to control everything because we need to be controlled. We can't be freed. What happened to my focus? Come on, guys. Camera. What if I go back? There we go. Look at that. I just want to make a public admission. I'm down to my last bottle of beet juice, man. And I'm down to seeds and stems again, too. Remember that song from Commander Cody? The dog, I don't want to say that because I know a lot of people are suffering with pet issues. Can you put shells in the lamp? Yeah, I definitely can, and I probably will. Although the shells here are not so great. The shells are not that great. I'll probably put sea glass in there. Oh, because you could see the lamp. Oh, right. Cool. Earthquakes. Okay, let's see what else. Very powerful earthquake has hit central Turkey minutes ago, according to EMSC. EMSC has now downgraded the new aftershock in Turkey to magnitude 7.5. The preliminary data was 7.8. That's huge. That's a huge. There's a convicted PEDO was found not alive in his cell. Oh, I was going to make a run for it to the grocery store and get more beet juice, but in the end, I ended up working on my music. I don't feel bad. I mean, my mom asked me when I talked to my mom, she's like, "Did you get out today?" Because I tell her that sometimes I don't get out. I was just like, there's so many things to do. I mean, I don't know how people do anything like go out for a walk sometimes. I just don't know how I mean, I still have it, I didn't do the dishes this morning. I mean, the floor needs to be swept. There's just like so many little details in the physical world. If you live by yourself, you do everything. So it's like there's no time to rest. That's what I think. It's a rider with a sword going down a reptile. Yeah, man. We're at war. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're at war. According to Dutch since Ukraine, that's good. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot 420. That is very funny. You guys see that joke? I'll pin it. You have rescue animals. Interesting. You have the same problems with like not being able to get everything done. I mean, it's not. I'm not sitting around. I don't sit around. I don't have a TV set. If I sit around, it's for like 3 minutes. I'll look at the ocean, but I don't even do that anymore. If I'm sitting, I'm doing something like eating or something, and yet it just seems like there's just not enough time. The DS amplified, amplified. Relaxing now. Yeah, so this is like relaxing time. Yeah, exactly. That's like I used to joke, but it's really true. I used to go to work to relax because, what they have teachers doing is like not very, didn't take a lot of time to do what they wanted me to do. You will be happy. You will teach and you will be happy. On with your dogs. Bella. Walk in the forest for an hour. Oh, that's so nice. Had to work tonight. Okay, Barbara. Lucian Harp. Yeah. Supposed to get away from that. Oh, Steven, come on, man. Don't say that about your sweet wife. Oh my gosh. Up on Cripple Creek, she sends me. I don't have to speak. She defends me. Na 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 na. A drunkard's dream, if I ever did see one. They can't even control the weather. They do control the weather, though. I know there's it's like ridiculous, the teaching thing. Housework. I don't really mind it. I'm pretty good about staying on top of the dishes. I have a dishwasher. I was raised, my wife was really into using a dishwasher, my current ex, but my mother was always like, you have to wash the dishes before you put them in the dishwasher. I hated school. Now I know why. Yeah, I always hated school. And the higher up I got, when I got to Columbia, I was like, these people are imbeciles. I mean, I thought they were bad in in regular school. I mean, these people are off the wall. The State of the Union. Is it on now at 8:30 or is it on at 9? I heard Mr. T is going to respond. My dishwasher's name is Steve. Right, gotcha. The school system is ridiculous. Yeah, Audrey, I know, man. It's just so silly. Yeah. I was always there on time, but never did the work, right? All right, so let's see. I can't bear to watch it. All right, so let's see. Okay? So, senior Biden official corrects the altered Chinese spy balloons. New information found in investigation into Supreme Court leaker. What's this about? The individual leaked Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito's draft opinion last summer remains unknown and may remain unknown because of lax security. Really? Are you kidding me? This is a joke. Yeah, I don't believe a word of that. Jab-free dating. They kicked me out, but they keep sending me things. I wonder if they want me back now. The girls found out that I wasn't officially divorced, and so they were like, "I'm talking to a married man." I'm like, "What are you kidding me? There's nothing. I'm not married. I've left my wife. Believe me, there. It's just like, I don't know, man. I'm just like, I'm so out of the normal world. I can't relate to that. I just like, you can't talk to me because I'm like officially legally married. Like, you know, whatever. So they reported me and kicked me off, but it looks like they're putting me back on. Maybe I can go back. They found out I was a big YouTuber. They kicked off. I don't know. Catastrophic consequences of the earthquake in Turkey. Roads destroyed, cars stuck in cracks. All right, this intel is really getting junky here. Okay, so the balloons over South America aren't Chinese balloons. They are from the US, from the three-letter agencies. They're creating a false flag story to say that the balloons are from China. They aren't. Okay. So that's confirmation. Okay, the same intel we've been reading. There's like no significant intel. Let me see if there's anything here. Here's some kind of all the same stuff. Yep, they all have the same thing. It seems to be like almost like, yeah. President Trump live now. That was this afternoon. All right, so I'm Veritas whistleblower. Oh, here's something I haven't read. Huh. Okay, here, look at this. Mr. EM, 11:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, well-timed Twitter visit, no peace of mind. 11:04, that's a post. You are being tracked. No FB account, Facebook account required. WTF, it is embedded in Android OS. This is bigger than you think. Agencies attached. 17, think bridge, good, FB, Twitter, IG, central algorithm. The stage had to be set. Seventh Special Forces Group Airborne, 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, chair comedy. Eaglin's Bayview Events Center hosts an evening of side-splitting stand-up comedians Stephen Briggs, Andy Kern, and Mark Yaffe. Admission is free and open to all those with base access. Doors open at 5 o'clock. Adult situational material intended for ages 18 plus. Number 1000, the chair serves the master. Who is the master? P equals C, 17. Why is Gilligan spending $29 million to bury his tunnels underneath the temple in the island? Problem: phones were allowed in. These people are stupid. Those who are the loudest. No joke and a reference. Re Gilligan. No attempt to connect back to POTUS. Silence hunted. Not so funny now. Veritas whistleblower Tara Lee gives an update on action being taken at the state level regarding taxpayer-funded traffic situations. Taxpayer funded. We're paying for this stuff. Yeah, really? I should pay my taxes? I'm like, I don't think so, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. I'm not playing with your stupid forms anymore. All right. I'm sorry. Oh, here's a guy who looks like he's down. Okay, so there's a post 1014 Twitter clowns Operation 17 false drops bot push future conspiracy push to norms bad mixed with good taint they are scared. MZ to step down as chairman, MZ out of US, Jack good luck. They're being hunted. No wonder why the five-sided building is holding up the publication of Kash Patel's book on government gangsters. I hope Daisy's not on. She says I always yawn when I'm doing intel. TY at work isolates one big drop. Perfect 1721 string. You are learning. News unlocks map. Future proves past. Not everything can be stated one to one. Hard day at work today, 17. Welcome back. Was there a lot of information? The questioning of Rod Rosenstein today? I see much of the questioning is related to your drops. Future proves past. The end is near. Dark 10. Mr. T, hit job just falls on one drop. Lots of 916 strings. IG and Huber, you have more than you know. $2,000 says IG report loaded top to bottom with redactions. You might get to see a couple of a and they and the but that censored. There will be many redactions. Why was the executive order put on ice? To wait for the release of the Clint investigation portion of the IG report. Why? To include in the D class. Why would it be important to include all in one? Optics are meaningful. Political hit job narrative. R versus D's. Not right versus wrong. Prediction. End of D party. Leaders. IG. Huber. Who appointed Huber? Read again. Slowly and carefully. Let me just read this. Turley, Sessions appointed Utah federal prosecutor much better for Trump than second special counsel. Professor Jonathan Turley, a top national legal expert on governmental investigations, commented on Thursday about Jeff Sessions' decision to bring in Huber. Turley called it brilliant to combine all the powers of the U.S. Department of Justice's Inspector General with a prosecutor who can bring charges, seek indictments, and get results for President T far more quickly than a second special counsel. Interesting. Mr. T, the United States has the United States with an I at the end. I'm seeing how they do these phrases in the post. Has 11 drops, but there are 4 sets of duplicates, including this drop. Perfect 512 string. D's in coordination with D and F assets. What is F? I'm not sure. Have launched, as known, a full-scale insurgency attack against the people of the United States in an effort to regain power by any means necessary. All assets deployed, current landscape, coordinated and deliberate events to impact the selection process and war. The future of the Republic is at stake. Survive as a nation. We rise or we die, we the people. We're in for one hell of a show. Okay. Be proud patriots today, like in 2016. You are in one united voice, rising up to defend this great nation. Today, like in 2016, you are in one united voice, protecting the freedoms in which so many have died to provide. Today, like in 2016, you are in one united voice, making America great again. We stand together, we stand united, we stand for our flag, we stand for good, we stand for what's right, we stand for compassion, we stand for freedom, we stand for peace, liberty, justice, equality, prosperity for all, religious freedom, human rights, life, each other, friendship, love, the United States of America. Are you proud to be an American? Today, America is reunited. Uber will bring severe pain to DC. Sessions forced release of name Uber on House created another variable. Use logic. Why would we tell you the plan if in so doing so alerts those who are actively engaged in hunting? You are witnessing firsthand the demise of those in power, the old guard. Those who push simply have no grasp of reality. Those who push simply do not understand warfare tactics. Emotions cloud judgment, emotions cloud logic. You have more than you know. Securing the Senate meant everything. Securing the, SC, the SCOTUS, meant everything. Avoided Z. We the people, enough is enough. Together we win. Do you think all these attacks on 17, we the people, is simply for a person on the internet who they label as a conspiracy? Think for yourself. Trust yourself. Research for yourself. Be in control of yourself. Never let someone else drive you. Those who try to drive you are not your friend. 17. Pompeo, a friend, just 2 drops, 1 perfect 1642 string. What is 17 clearance? What hint does that explicitly refer to? DOE. Who would have the goods on U1? Does stating 17 refer to that person works in the DOE? No. Does it refer to someone dropping such information at the highest levels of security within all departments? Why is this relevant? May 2010, BO, the country R, should be viewed as a friendly partner under section of the Atomic Energy Act of 1954. After agreeing to a new nuclear weapons reduction deal and helping the U.S., who is the enemy? Who is being continually stated by all Ds? Russia is what? What did Russia reset really provide? Clearance pathway to complete the U1 deal. Why is the Canadian PM so important? They never thought they were going to lose. The calm before the storm. Google operation provided undeniable proof. How do you share what you already know legally? Those who don't know act, those who don't act now know they cannot hide the reasons why. What a wonderful day. Who brings the votes to the House floor? Who decides why is this important? What is coming? Full weight of the House. Some must remain clean, distance from what is about to happen. I think they're going to take a lot of people out. All right. Should I try to sing? I'm a little bit, I think I could do it. I think I can do it. I'm going to try. I actually have figured out a way to do this, to plug in my guitar. I'm not sure it helps. You guys can tell me if this is better or worse. Right. Should I plug it in? I think I'm going to try, see what happens. But what I was saying in the beginning is that the technology of today is nothing like the technology in the early 70s when I had a rock band, or when else did I have it? In the late 70s, I also had some bands. But the technology then, everything fed back. I mean, this stuff is so clean. It's so unbelievably precise, this technology. I mean, you plug in a guitar, a thing to the back of your guitar. I mean, it used to be you had to get a pickup installed in your guitar. Now it comes with the guitar. Let me just see if these strings are. You hear the guitar, right? I think so. No one owes the IRS. Amen. I wish you would call my ex-wife, man, because she's convinced that I'm like, no one owes. From New Zealand. That's so cool. That's so amazing when you think about it. That Peter is watching from New Zealand. It's just unbelievable. You hear that guitar? I think you hear it, right? It doesn't seem to affect it. I don't know. This machine is just, it's really good, but it's just so. The Garden of Eden. Let me try that again. In the Garden of Eden, the Snakes messed with our Mother Eve. We crossed the splitting sea, but we were never free. This is the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Twin towers, stacks of gold, all the lives they stole. The little ones disappeared, we run to work in fear. This is the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. This is the Great Awakening. All along the countryside, people sat and cried. How much longer can it be? The Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. I went down to the ocean, had to look all around. I never thought I'd find that kind of peace of mind. This is the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. Welcome to the Great Awakening. It feels like it's coming, right, man? I mean, it feels like that to me. It just feels like we're like kind of like a little bit ahead of everyone else, and the chips are about to fall. I mean, they're talking about the 8th is tomorrow. They're talking about the Super Bowl. They're talking about the 13th. They're talking about April 1st. They're talking about March 20th. It's not so far away, any of these dates. I think the way, I mean, personally, I mean, this is just to me, for me, the way to describe the Great Awakening, besides the great discoveries and the flying cars and the all the prosperity and the nice clean food and all the good stuff, is the idea of being comfortable. That the Great Awakening means that we're just going to be comfortable creators. We're going to be creating a new reality, but in a way that's peaceful and comfortable. We're not going to get nervous. you're going to meet somebody new. And like usually when you meet somebody new, you get a little bit, you get a little nervous. You're not going to get nervous anymore because everything's going to be just like friendly and warm and kind. And I think that's really where we're heading. It's going to be an amazing world. I don't think we need to really fear. I mean, we all know about it. It's just a matter of time. So anyway, we'll see you guys. Well, I won't see you in the morning. So, but I will see you, God willing, in the afternoon. I'm going to go to the protest, and then when I come back in the afternoon, I'll try to get on, at least tell you how the protest went. I mean, it's not. Is it really protest? I don't think it's really a protest. It's really a rally. We're rallying for the cause. It's payback time, man. You know, they did some dirty dealings, and they're going to have to pay for it now. Now it's like time to collect, for us to collect. All right. So we'll see you probably tomorrow afternoon. Should be all kinds of videos coming out. I don't know if my old channel is going to be up tomorrow, but it's possible. It's either tomorrow or the next day. They said one more day. I don't know if that means today is the one more day or tomorrow, but I should be liberated pretty soon, or we should be liberated. All right. So we'll see you. We'll see you at some point, God willing, tomorrow. I mean, at worst case scenario, I'll see you tomorrow night. But we really should have like a. Well, I'm not going very often. I do have to go in a couple of weeks. I have to go bake matzah, so I'll be taking another day off. But it would be good to have somebody else who can fill in. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. All right. Have a great night, guys. Thanks so much for coming. And this is the Great Awakening, man. We're like the first ones to know, and it's going to be amazing, unbelievable. All right. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless.